So I have always loved living a life of spontaneity and unpredictability, and I know that some people that know me quite well probably think I'm quite predictable, but I love those days where I have the whole day free and I just flow. I just do as the day leads, and it's just so much fun and so much more enjoyable. That's when I feel the most alive. And yeah, but something I've learned over the last few years is it's okay to have a place that you go when you need to switch off and breathe and recuperate, and not necessarily rest, but rest in a certain kind of way. It'll make sense in this bit. So that place for me has slowly become Bluff Knoll in the Stirling Ranges, Western Australia, and this trip this year could not have come at a better time. So normally I go in winter. I've gone for this was my 3rd year in a row. I've been there 4 times now. And I absolutely love it. And it always happens to come because it's in winter. It's usually when I'm really starting to struggle a little bit. I'm very much a summer girl, so the middle of winter is when I start to struggle a little bit, and I need a bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a reminder about who I am, and a little bit of a push into an uncomfortable zone. This trip could not have come at a better time. It obviously is November, it's not winter here in Australia. It's coming into summer, and my brother-in-law's girlfriend suggested a Bluff Knoll trip or a road trip. We chose Bluff Knoll, and so we jetted off for a weekend, and it was so much fun. It was such a good reminder, because this past year has been, since we left the house on the hill, it has just been a year of rest and recuperating and picking ourselves back up again. And this trip was almost like I'm ready to just reconnect with the things that make me me. I'm ready to come back to life again. I've had enough rest. I've had enough just being quiet and sitting down and just working and all of the rest. I've had enough of that, and I'm ready to just be re-inspired and reconnect with those things that just set my soul on fire. And so this trip was amazing. We drove down on the Thursday night straight after work, and then stayed in Katunning, and then climbed Bluff Knoll on the Friday. Went into Albany and stayed in Albany, and then went out to the national park there, which was incredible. I've not actually explored there properly before, but it's one of Jess's favourite spots, and it was so cool to see. So lovely to just wander around chasing the little glimpses of sun that we could find. It was so lovely. The trip was so good, and such a good reminder of what little it takes to make me happy. And I think I always come back from a trip like that feeling ready to strip life back to simplicities and keep the focus on the things that do bring joy and contentment and excitement and growth and change, and not, like I said, not necessarily rest, because we literally hiked a mountain and then we're chasing after the sun and everything the next day. Oh man, it was a big trip, but there's something about it that completely revives me and revives the important parts of me and brings out the best parts of me. And honestly, I came back, I had a bit of a post-holiday blues, for a couple days after, because my body was sore and I was tired, but I also it was kind of sad just coming back home, I guess, because I felt more at home out there on the road. And I guess that's exactly why van life has been such a dream of mine, honestly, since I was 15, so almost 12 years now, which is crazy. But it's been something that I've just admired that people do, and I know one day I will experience it to some extent. But for now, I'm just going to chase life and grab life as much as I can, and just experience and get on the road whenever I have the opportunity to. And Anyway, welcome back to Life Through Liz's Lens. I'm Liz, and I hope you enjoy this video. It's just going to be like a little montage of our trip, and yeah. It's just a touch windy.